Two, two. Check, check. 1, 2. 2, 2. 1, 2. One, two, check, 1, 2. 2, 2. 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. Audio check. Testing 1, 2. Audio check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Check, check. 1, 2. Audio test. 1, 2. Audio test. 1, 2. Test, test. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. 1, 2. Check. 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. 1, 2, check, 1, 2. 2, 2. Check, 1, 2, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check. 1, 2, 2. Audio test. Test. Check. 1, 2.
testing. Audio check, testing 1, 2. Audio check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is an audio check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is an audio check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is an audio check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You okay? Okay. So I think you're coming out of. Audio check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is an audio check, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Check 1 2 2 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 2 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check. Two, two, check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check. Audio check 1 2. One, two. Microphone check 1 2. Audio check 1 2. Stream test 1 2. Check 1 2.
Good morning and welcome. If you are parked at Montalban Mall, please move your vehicle. They are towing vehicles. If you are parked at Montalban Mall, please move your vehicle. They will be towed. They are in the process of towing now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As a courtesy to those around you and to our graduating students, let me remind you to please turn off your cell phones and other devices. During the presentation of the graduates, we encourage you to express your pride by applauding and cheering. But please do not use horns or other artificial noise devices. Please enjoy the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct privilege to introduce to you the 7th President of Coppin State University, Dr. Maria Thompson.
Good morning. Good morning to our graduates, your beautiful class of 2016. Good morning to today's speaker, family members, friends, foundation board members, and special guests. Welcome to the Spring 2016 Commencement. That's right. We will now please rise for the singing of the national anthem and the anthem of resolve, Lift Every Voice and Sing, led by Mr. Kevin Carr. The lyrics are on page 19.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose first rise and bright stars to the perilous fight, o'er the rock that we watch was so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Thank you, Mr. Carr. The invocation will be given by Reverend Dr. Franklin Lance.
Thank you, Madam President. It is my assignment and my honor to offer the invocation over today's proceedings. So for all who are so inclined, I would ask that you pray with me. The psalm writer said, "This is the day that the Lord hath made. And we will do what? We will rejoice and be glad in it." And so we come to this hallowed moment, this hallowed ground. God, who is known by many names and in many traditions, we come before you this morning to invite and invoke your presence in this place. God, we gather on the historic grounds of the Coppin State University, looking to have your face shine upon what we do here today. God, we invite you to this celebration because there are many in this place who can echo the words of the psalmist and say, "If it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, where would I be?" Therefore, God, because of your gracious hand who is upon us, we dare not gather in this place without inviting you here. God, we believe that James Weldon Johnson had it right when he said, "We have come over a way that with tears has been watered." He would further say, "Here now we stand at last where the white gleam of our bright star is cast." And so, God, it is with this at last moment in mind that we say thank you. God, 120 credits, but at last. Group projects, group papers, but at last. Midterms and finals, but at last. Anybody can say all-nighters and tears, but at last. Robbing Peter to pay Paul for tuition and books, but at last. Therefore, God, it is with the joy of this at last moment we invite you, and so we affirm that the Spirit of the Lord is in this place. For all who can affirm this prayer with me, say amen, amen, and amen.
Thank you, Reverend Lance. You may be seated. Today, we are here to celebrate the academic achievements of many. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our podium guest who will bring greetings. First, Ms. Alicia Ritchie, Chairperson of the Coppin State University Foundation Board. Dr. Claudia Nelson, Coppin State University Faculty Senate President. Dr. Sunithia Green, Adjunct Faculty Chair. And Mr. Shaquille Carbon, President, Coppin State University Student Government Association.
Good morning and greetings to all. On behalf of the Coppin State University Development Foundation Board, it is my privilege and honor to be here to share with you in this significant moment as we celebrate the determination and accomplishments of the Coppin State University Class of 2016. I and the Foundation Board enthusiastically join in the sentiments of all the speakers this morning and congratulate you, Class of 2016, on this, your commencement. Your achievement that is marked by today's ceremony, the attainment of a college degree, comes at the end of a long journey of academic and social preparations, and we commend you. You have persevered, you have triumphed, and your future is limitless. I am especially delighted to bring greetings and gratitude to all the parents, family members, loved ones, friends, and the many others who have supported you on this journey. The importance of that support cannot be overstated. Certainly all those gathered here today to celebrate with you, including myself, have tremendous pride in you, pride in your accomplishments and your potential. And it gives us great pleasure to see you end one chapter of your lives while beginning a new one. On this big day, your lives take an exciting turn. And while some of you may not know exactly where you're headed or what may be next, know that the degree that you are receiving here today is a valuable tool that will help you navigate the upcoming years. Moreover, the qualities your Coppin education has helped you to develop, resilience, focus, strong work ethic, personal accountability, creativity, and grit, will undoubtedly benefit you throughout your lives. As a product of this institution, my Coppin pride runs deep. I know there is no greater place to be educated than Coppin State University. I learned so much at Coppin, and so much of my success can be traced right back to here. If anyone told me at my own graduation almost 20 years ago that in 2016 I would be standing here addressing the graduating class as the chair of the university's foundation board, I would not have expected it. And I suspect that in 2 decades, you will be saying something similar. Your lives will take you in directions that you do not and cannot anticipate. There will be opportunities in directions you never imagined. The truth is, the future is impossible to predict, and uncertainty is indeed a fact of life. Uncertainty, however, is not always a bad thing, and as Coppin prepared me to face the uncertainty that stood ahead all those years ago and to adjust when needed, so too is each and every one of you prepared. Of that, I am sure. And while the future may be unpredictable, remember the words of Ralph Waldo Emerson: the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. All of you have reached an important milestone today. Keep going. Don't quit. Embrace all of the good you have experienced on this journey and apply it to your lives and the lives of others in a positive and productive manner. You have worked very hard for many years to reach this milestone and have grown professionally and personally. Today, we celebrate the knowledge you have acquired and look forward to the exciting potential that you offer. Class of 2016, today you become Coppin State University's youngest graduates and the next generation of Coppin's alumna and alumni. You are the newest faces of the university. Be good stewards of the education to which you've been privy. Be the best Coppin ambassadors you can be, and always, always be supportive of Coppin in the future. Again, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you, Alicia.
Madam President, Provost Beverly Downing and other cabinet members, platform guests, faculty, staff, students, family, and friends, good morning again. It is indeed my pleasure, an esteemed honor, and an opportunity I have sorely been looking forward to. That is to bring greetings and reflections on behalf of the 134 awesome, full-time, dedicated, committed, and most importantly, caring faculty of Coppin State University. Give them applause. I, Dr. Claudia Nelson, President of the Faculty Senate, extend a heartfelt welcome to all gathered here today, especially the sojourners of the mighty class of 2016, their families, friends, and supporters. Thank you for your presence here at Coppin's 116th Commencement, a day that will forever be embedded in our collective memories. As I reflected on this most auspicious moment in the academic life of our students, the day they graduate, I could not help but ponder two words, commence and time. Commence means to start, for everything in life has a beginning, a start, and an end, and in between is time. What does this word commencement mean? What thoughts and feelings are invoked in you when you hear commencement? For many, it is seen as an end to a never-ending journey. For some, it invokes sadness as they leave a place that nurtured their potentials and transformed their lives. And yet for others, it engenders a feeling of euphoria because it represents an end to writing papers, making presentations, taking exams, getting up early, staying up late, missing so many important family occasions, and oh yes, I dare say, being stuck with those awful group members. You will miss them. Commencement is an end, but with a twist. It is an end that springs forth a new beginning. It ushers in a start to a new you, a new attitude, a new confidence, and new horizon. You are able to start anew because of the stellar academic preparation you have received here at CSU. Do not take the time that you have spent here for granted. Not everyone comes this way. The time you have invested has and will continue to pay off. As you leave this place to either enter or advance in the workplace or pursue graduate studies and advance your academic careers, remember, it takes time. Time to develop, time to build. Time is all you have to build your legacy, but time is funny. When looking ahead, it seems as if you have all the time in the world, but when you look back, you can see how fast time slips away. For many of you, it may seem like it was just yesterday when you walked through these doors at Coppin State University. My, how time has flown. As I close, I find it appropriate to end with the words of Dr. Benjamin E. Mays, former president of Morehouse College, scholar, social justice advocate, and one who left a remarkable legacy. He leaves us. I've only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give an account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. Class of 2016, the faculty salutes you. Beyond academic acumen, you demonstrate upright character, impeccable integrity, and stellar leadership. We thank you for adding to our life's work. Please know that we will continue to be here for you. We embrace you, we are proud of you, and we wish you much success. Hang your degree proudly and let it be a reminder that you are an eagle and soar. God bless you from the faculty.
Thank you, Claudia.
Good morning, President Thompson, dignitaries, educators, faculty, staff, administrators, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of Coppin State University 2016. My name is Sanithia Green, and I bring greetings on behalf of the adjunct faculty of our wonderful institution. To our graduates, your persistence and commitment to completing your degrees is to be commended today. And today, we are here to celebrate the achievement of this major milestone in your academic career. Your education at Coppin State University has propelled you to explore new ideas, to expand your minds, and to fulfill your potential. I, too, as the president of the class of 1980 at Coppin State University, represent the excellence, an example of excellence produced by the faculty, staff, and administration of this great institution. Now, you must put your education to work in your profession while you continue to use or to grow as lifelong learners. Your challenge for the future is to use your talents not only to improve your own life, but to also help improve some of the conditions in our community, our nation, and our world. Finally, as you journey through the next chapter of your life, please remember that you represent Coppin State University. And in your toolbook, you should always include that old proverb that anything worth doing is worth doing well. And in everything that you do, always be the best. Good luck, Eagles, and may you continue to soar. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sunithia.
I just want to say, Dr. Thompson, this isn't my last speech. 15 years from now, I will be coming back to receive my honorary doctorate of humane letters. I cannot begin to express the honor and privilege to address the Coppin family at the 116th commencement for the class of 2016. I would be utterly remiss if I did not take the time to acknowledge the road I had to take to get here. My path to Coppin was one of many stumbling blocks. Growing up, I never had a father. I never had a man to look up to show me right from wrong and the ways of a man. I harbored those feelings of guilt for many years. Those feelings internalized anger and angst that resulted in me attending over 11 public schools, of which 10 I was expelled from for fighting, outbursts, and other nonsense. I was committed into mental facilities like Shepherd Pratt 5 times, and on 2 occasions, tried to take my own life. One time coming close, but only suffered passing out at work with a swollen tongue. I finally made it to 10th grade at Northwestern High School, but my troubles had not ceased. I went from living with a grandfather to sleeping on a sister's floor to sleeping on the floor at Towson to sleeping on a couch for 6 months until I found a 1-room efficiency in Park Heights. My pride would not allow me to tell my family the truth. My pride would not allow me to tell my family that I was struggling. And because of that, I went to sleep many nights hungry. By the skin of my teeth, I managed to graduate high school with a 1.8 GPA. But I could not possibly stop there, because I knew although I may have struggled, though I may have been weak, though I may have been vulnerable, God put a blessing on my life. So me and my foster parent, who I call father today, marched unsure into admissions at Coppin and made a case for my acceptance. 4 years later, here I am. But through all of life's turmoil, I had one friend in my corner who never left my side. Being the only boy, you must be strong. But my mother is here today. And like Tupac, I want to take the time to apologize for all the drama I put you through. You know it's hard having to be a mother and a father to all of your kids. I tell that story because today, not just me, but class of 2016, we all are standing strong. No hater could stop us. No health complication could stop us. No hating professor could stop us. No weapon formed against us could ever prosper. We have learned that when life is a challenge, you must meet it. We have learned that when life is an occasion, you must rise to it. Not just for yourself, but for the greater good of humanity. It's a reason, class of 2016, you are all sitting here today. This isn't just happenstance or a case of serendipity. This world needs you. This world needs the collective talent of black intellectual youth. Our ancestors are telling us to reclaim our greatness in this world. But we have work to do after today. We need to close an achievement gap in public schools. Our black children had no business being behind in the first place. We have no business filling jails when so many of us are educated. We have no business falling behind other races and subjects Africans created. With so many black degrees, we have no business struggling for representation at any table. So have no fear moving forward. Understand that as black HBCU graduates, we are equal to many, but superior to most. We have what it takes to rise to the ranks, and we also have what it takes to control and create the ranks. But this speech isn't for me. This speech is for the single mothers who got here after having their kids attend every class. This is for every administrative withdrawal that you have received. This is for every time financial aid messed up. This is for the professors who wouldn't accept the late papers. This is for the sleepless nights that we had to endure. On this day, we win! Professors, this is for the students who didn't do the reading even though you prepared lecture notes. This is for the students who read everything. This is for the times you stayed up late marking papers. This is for all the crazy emails that you have received. This is for great professors like Dr. Kokavas Adutu Selassie and Dr. Eldrin Clue who have prepared their students to take over the world. On this day, professors, you win. Parents, this is for the loans some of you will be paying back. This is for having to come back and forth to move your kids on and off campus, being at their beck and call, buying them food. Parents, today, you win. And staying true to that old gold and that reflex blue, we will continue to win. Failure is not an option, class of 2016. I have a message for the world today. And for the people who may be watching online, we will continue to win in our respective fields. We will continue to win in graduate school. We will continue to win as we be the ones to advance this society. We will be the reason this world puts some respect on an HBCU. So hail to thee, Coppin, our alma mater true. Hail to the greatness that we have amassed. Hail to the vision of nurturing potential and transforming lives. Hail to the success that you have commanded here. Hail to Fanny herself. Victory in this world is yours. Take it. Going forward with God's grace, we shall always win.
Thank you, Shaquille. Okay. Wasn't it moving? I would also like to take this opportunity to recognize our faculty, our staff, our administrators, and other platform guests. Will cabinet officers please rise to be recognized? Thank you. Faculty and staff, please rise to be recognized. If there are any public officials or community leaders in the audience, please rise to be recognized. Thank you for your presence here today. Graduates, today you will earn the right to be members of a very special group of individuals, Coppin State University alumni. Will all alumni please rise to be recognized? Today we have with us members of the class of 1966 celebrating their 50th class reunion, and the class of 1991 celebrating the 25th class reunion. Please stand. I would like to acknowledge your very generous donations to the university. Thank you very much. You may be seated. I am very pleased and honored to introduce our 2016 commencement speaker. His expanded biography is provided in the printed program on page 3. However, I'd like to share a few highlights of his background. David J. Johns was appointed by President Barack Obama as the Executive Director of the White House Initiative on Educational Excellence for African Americans. The initiative works across federal agencies and with partners and communities nationwide to provide a more effective continuum of education programs for African American students. Mr. Johns obtained a master's degree in sociology and education policy at Teachers College, Columbia University, where he graduated summa cum laude while simultaneously teaching elementary school in New York City. He graduated with honors from Columbia University in 2004 with a triple major in English, creative writing, and African American studies. He was named to the Route 100 in both 2014 and 2013, selected as a member of the Ebony Power 100 in 2015, and received an Early Career Award from the Columbia University Teachers College in 2016. Please join me in giving a Coppin welcome to our honored guest and speaker, Mr. David Johns.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. My God, what a beautiful sight it is to behold y'all brilliant black graduates. Off top, let me acknowledge how dope that was, Shaquille. There's not a whole lot I can say after that. Y'all give that brother another round of applause. I want to be clear in acknowledging how humbled and honored I am to be included in celebrating this milestone, both for Coppin University and each of the graduates and the villages of support that have gathered here today. Honoring the spirit of our Aunt Maya Angelou, I know that most of you will forget 90% of what I will say. And because I know that most of y'all mamas came just to take selfies of y'all when you get your diplomas, I'm gonna keep it brief. If you hear me say nothing else, please hear me when I say the following. On behalf of our President, Barack Hussein Obama, our fabulous First Lady, Michelle Robinson Obama, Sasha Malia Grandma Robinson, and the U.S. Secretary of Education, Arnie Duncan, congratulations to the graduates of 2016. Congratulations also to you, President Dr. Maria Thompson. Thank you for shattering glass ceilings and for leading this illustrious institution and for being the first woman president in its 116-year history. I know that both First Lady Michelle Obama and Beyonce are proud, #lemonade. To the Coppin State University community, thank you for demonstrating African American educational excellence. Thank you for being unapologetically brilliant and proudly black. As was stated, I have been appointed by our President, Barack Hussein Obama, to lead the White House Initiative on Educational Excellence for African Americans. Now, it's an incredibly long title, but I refuse to let anybody shorten it because we need to hear those words together and do the work required to ensure that we achieve that dream. The initiative was established to be unapologetic and intentional in leveraging federal resources to close both opportunity gaps and achievement gaps. If someone would have told me that when I sat in your seat graduating from Columbia University in 2004 that I would one day work for the first black president of our country or be an educator, I would have said, no, not gonna happen. As a black boy growing up in Inglewood, California, to a single mother, doing this job was just not something that I thought about. And my job is now to disrupt the very practices that so many of us experience on your journeys to these spaces. My job is to ensure that we can do often what it is that we are gathered to do today to celebrate black excellence, and might I add, at one of the finest historically black universities in the country. The fact that my job exists suggests that there is so much more work for us to do together. There are so many opportunities for you brilliant black leaders to solve seemingly intractable problems and to support children, to strengthen our community, and to strengthen our country. The fact that I have also been appointed to do this job is a reflection of what's possible when one pursues passion with abandon. See, anybody who knows me knows that I'm passionate about education. You can find me any day on Twitter talking about the need to #TeachTheBabies. And if anybody happens to take a picture of me and you put it on Instagram, use the Valencia filter, move the light over 2/3 of the way to the right, because it's slimming, the summer's coming, and I'm trying to get chose. I'm sorry, that was for my brethren. What I'm saying is that I'm passionate about education and ensuring that children who did not ask to be born especially those children who look like us and who come from the communities that have supported us, are not restrained in demonstrating their genius. I lead a small but mighty team that works to provide platforms for our younger brothers and sisters to speak their truth to power, to support educators in co-enrolling students and families in creating exceptional educational experiences. And I get to do this work for the first Black president of our country. Above all else, beloved graduates, I pray you hear me when I implore you to continue to be unapologetically brilliant and proudly Black. Use your talent and your passion to go out in the world and be disruptive in positive ways. Always remember that this is village work. Now, while I know that many of you are graduating today to join in the legacy of Coppin University's support of service that's demonstrated in West Baltimore and throughout the country through social work, healthcare, and other forms of public service, I hope that each of you will consider the ways that you can use your time and talent to ensure the success of a child or young person who needs to hear you tell them that they are young, gifted, and Black, and then to support them in understanding what that truly means. See, the proximity between where we are right now and where Brother Freddie Gray was murdered is not lost on me. And I know, as sure as I am a child of God, that young people in this community and throughout the world need you to help them make sense of the problems that adults create. Young people need you to help them understand what it means to live in a world where sometimes we are told that we have to work twice as hard to get half as far as mediocre people who hate the fact that our skin is kissed by the sun. Our brothers need to hear you tell them that while Black men are the envy of the world, as Toni Morrison called us in Sula, no matter the attacks, literal or figurative, no matter the lies they tell about us, that brothers still show up and still show out. Our sisters need to hear you affirm their brilliance and their beauty. They need you to help them reconcile the challenge of living a world where you can be flipped out of your desk chair for being non-responsive when dealing with the problem of losing your parent, or being forced out of the very spaces where you're supposed to feel safe, protected, and loved. All of our children need to see each of us conspiring for our success. They need to feel us show up with love. And while the work of supporting the learning and development of Black children has always been important, it's even more critical at a time when the very humanity of our children is questioned and debated and dismissed when people talk about whether or not Black lives matter. To make what I'm saying really plain, I'm not asking every one of you to become an educator. I know sometimes people say silly things like teaching isn't rocket science. They're right, it is a lot harder. I am, however, asking each of you to consider how you can show up in the lives of young people in meaningful ways. I know that educators like Mama Coco, Dr. Selassie, Dr. Nelson, and Dr. Juru, for example, do God's work. And I'm asking each of you to consider whether pouring into others as the teachers and leaders at Coppin say that poured into you can be a part of your ministry. Now, let's be clear, if it's not, your students will check you really quickly. So not while everybody can be a teacher, we can all find meaningful ways to show up in the lives of young people. Consider, for example, the ways that Dr. Hicks and Marcia Cephas show up for so many of you as well. What I'm saying is that when you come back to homecoming later this year, consider bringing a young person things about this institution that make the family as strong as it is. Find ways to share your passion and your purpose, the things that make you happy with the children and young people you know. And like Shaquille, the brother who demonstrated that in spite of the challenges that we face, sometimes the challenges that would break the average adult, we can still show up and be brilliant. I pray that you take the lessons that you have learned and use it as fuel to add to your fire. My brothers and sisters, we must honor the spirit of Fannie Lou Hamer, who reminds us that none of us is free until all of us is free. This is truly village work, and your degrees will mean nothing unless you find ways to leverage them to improve the lives of others. Now, before I take my seat, I want to remind each of you to take care of yourselves and each other, because I know that you know that being young, gifted, and Black can be exhausting. One of the reasons why President Obama committed to signing the Affordable Care Act into legislation is to ensure that we have the support required to protect and preserve what God invested in our beautiful, brilliant Black bodies, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Specific to our mental and physical health, I'm begging you to take the time required to rest, to play, and to have fun. And when something doesn't feel right, don't channel your inner Olivia Pope or Papa Pope and try and push through. Ask for help. Do whatever is required to preserve you. Now I want to end where I began, hoping that something I have said today lands on the heart of a few. To the 2016 graduating class of Coppin State University, with the full force of our President Barack Obama and the U.S. Secretary of Education John King, and all of my colleagues across the federal government, congratulations. We salute each of you.
Mr. Jones, will you please come forward? Thank you so much for that inspiring message. And on behalf of the whole Coppin family, I present you with a Coppin Eagle. Next, the Voices of Coppin State University, directed by Mr. Kevin Carr, will perform Order My Steps, arranged by Glenn Burley.
Right on my tongue, let my words out of God. what to do, Jesus. I don't know where to go, Lord. Tell me what to say. Show me where to go. In your word.
Voices of Coppin State University. Let's give them a round of applause that they deserve. Thank you so much. At this time, Dr. Beverly Downing, the interim provost and vice president for academic affairs, will now present the candidates for the undergraduate degrees.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please stand? Dr. Thompson? Dr. Thompson? Dr. Thompson, the following candidates have fulfilled all the requirements of the bachelor's degree. Of the bachelor's degree as set forth by the deans, faculty, and the College of Health Professions, College of Arts and Sciences and Education, the College of Business, and the College of Behavioral Sciences. I am pleased to present them to you for conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendation of the deans and faculty of the College of Health Professions, College of Arts and Sciences and Education, College of Business, and College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, and the Provost. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents and the University System of Maryland, I hereby confer upon each of you the bachelor degree as appropriate, with all rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, class of 2016! Proceed to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences and Education. Ladies and gentlemen, the Colleges of Arts and Sciences and Education present their graduates for the baccalaureate degree. Brianna N. Carter. Ramona Goodall. Shanita R. Golden. Denora S. Zuniga. Indica Foster. Sarah L. Roseberg. Gwendolyn R. Spencer. Sade Badamosi. Swanique A. Marshall. Deshay M. Jones. Kendra B. Vincent. Mariah W. Benjamin. Andrea Agbola Jones. Darnell J. Fisher. Lawrence Amadi. Alexis Beechin. Corbin M. Coons. Alethea J. Edwards. Tiana R. Falcon. Jennifer R. Jones. Nefertiti A. Brown. Nakia N. Brown. Miracle S. Socorro. Perry N. Shepard. Jarrett W. Merritt. Chelsea T. Sawney. Cache R. Woods. Ibrahim Jireya. Akidemi K. Oshakoya. Piedad Arroyo. Darian D. Purcell. Daniel T. McRae. Ashley in service. Nivea S. Ham. Natasha D. Jones. Raven N. Johnson. Jatira C. Simpkins. Alexis D. Briscoe. De'Ara A. Alston. Wendy N. Washington. Lisa I. McCoy Smith. Christina O. Fajimulu. Tierra J. Holly. Audrea M. Huggins. Trinae T. Phillips. Shanae D. Brockington. Candace L. Capel. Sierra A. Hawks. Kiera M. Daly. Darnetta N. Johnson. Shannon Gamble. Latoya A. Glover. Celia N. Gomez. Beatrice S. Solomon. Mark Fortia. Robin Y. Goodwin. Lauren J. Rogers. Shadira Bethia. Shaquille C. Carbon. Jada M. Blackwell. Maya A. Frederick. Yvonne S. Cox. Kia K. Fortson. Brittany M. Ross. Tyrell D. McCormick. Aaron B. Andro. Kenneth C. Clemens. Taekwon Upshur. Khadijah Butler. What happened to the rest of my kids? Damian D. Poole. Geneva S. Traore. Shamesh A. Clark. John L. Kraft. Denali R. Sturgeon. Todd R. Watson. Omaya M. Taeyong. Anise D. Travers. Candace L. Jeffries. Stacy Y. Washington. I'm sorry, Stacy Y. Smith Holiday. Kyra Gross. Rochelle N. Rand. Tracy M. Jiggett. Jalen J. Crawford. Sierra A. Upshaw. Cachet Woods. Tamla R. Lionel. And Lawrence Amadi.
With the College of Arts and Science and Education, please be seated. With the College of Behavioral and Social Science, please stand. David T. Organ. Amber M. Griffin. Vanessa C. Neal. Jaleisha M. Avery White. Milan L. Sanders. Sangul Z. Azang Nazai. Javon S. Neem. Lily M. Gray. Dion A. Daniels. Cassandra S. Bennett. Monique P. Leggett. Monique S. Davis. LaShawn M. Richards. Kathleen M. Green. Evelyn O.C. Asante. Sutton. Ogechi Wiwe. Mariah M. Harad. Bula K. Conti. Precious M. Covington. Clive A. Williams. Victoria L. Bonilla. Lydia S. Finley. Angel L. Powell. Quandra Y. Yaney. Grace Kelly B. Anuma. Natalie V. Henry. Karan A. Moore. Tranika S. Fleet. Mariah V. Hogarth. Christopher J. Jones. Cherie C. Brandon. Janelle T. Hill. Rochelle O. Bowman. Dwayne L. Jones. Daytwan T. Brofton. Shanika M. Matthews. Gerard A. Parker. Deborah E. Dasher. Donna M. Ash. Dante A. Griffin. De'Ara V. Leak. Kennedy Moma. Cheryl D. Banks. Grace C. Oparaku. Okay, you better get up there. Tyrone Little. Jeanette E. Mason. Octavia C. Pratt. Juana A. Brown. Kelly Nilal Brown. Stephanie C. Emariam. I remember you. Kathleen Reifler. Ladina M. Alston. Milton A. Cox. Angel B. Epps. Chanel Nicole Scott. Brittany A. Wiggins. Whitney M. Williams. Evelyn O. Hardin. Sierra S. Anderson. Jasmine A. Crawford. Angel J. Hampton. Nakisha N. Anderson. Patrice S. Spencer. Tia M. Johnson. Cedric T. Henson.
Yes.
Cedric T. Henson. Thanks, Mr. Henson. Renee Womack. Katrina R. Purnell. St. Louina W. Simmons. Nicholas T. Stiles. Carrie L. Lewis. Princess A. Jones. Camry N. Terena. Marcus G. Cornish. Troy J. Adams. Elijah R. Hunter. Nija C. Nichols. Alicia M. Jackson. Unique Patrice Jennings. Kendra O. Arigbe. Mariah M. Lee. Jason W. Williams. Damian O. Iwulam. Dontria M. Barnes. Latrice L. Henry. Kimberly N. Gotia. Nandia Fitzgerald. Najesti S. Ford Roan. Tanisha M. Henderson. Brianka L. Beard. Sharakira K. Johnson. Tanya A. Traham Fulton. Marion Sheed Akiwe. Janelle J. Alexandri. Alonda D. Futrell. Latina A. Wallace. Jeanette C. Vaughn. Deontay P. Painter. Martha Estelle Jacobs. Angelique Renee Gladden. Erica D. Dyer. Chanel Y. Ellis. Kenneth K. Brown. Nia L. Scott. Kimberly C. Cobb. Erica Credell. Victoria L. Lopez. Michelle A. Saunders. Kimberlyn A. Brown. Janelle Lane. Jordan P. Swales. Deshaun T. McBride. Isaac Bunn. Shanika L.J. Janine A. Robinson. Sharon P. Wadley. Matthias K. Awu. I'm not ready. I was just giving you a chance to write it. Maurice Porty. Horace M. Coles. Arthur R. Malangu. Jason Ricks. Aria H. Thompson Shaw. Amajoli R. Ihanu. Glenford A. Williams. Ryan A. Williams. Jade Machette. Shanae D. Smith. Archie Jackson. Brandon A. Jeffers. Maria O. Horton. Inga Renee Fraunberger. Macy H. Chapman. Laditra T. Johnson. Kimberly Sean Poole. Tangela M. Bentley. Kiara N. Hobson. Kolawole R. Salami. Okima M. Johnson. Destiny C. Williams. Jasmine Talley. Barbara A. Pettigrew. Christopher N. Barco. Marie D. Smith. Darrell Cribb. Ina T. Mansara. Frank A. Melbourne. Tia K. Chase. Claudia S. Ray. Latrice A. Smith. Adrian A. Kelly. Asia D. Dixon. Dennis Boone. Rodney D. Brown. Nandi N. Francis. Brandon Jacobs. Ashley Nicole B. Lane. Obai Otino. Rodney R. Ramsey. Udencina D. Ugan. Marcus J. Williams. Tyreka Jewel Young. Shoshona Palmer Falk. Bridget D. Epps. Laquita M. Fowler Asher. Tiffany Paula George. Jasmine P.J. Owens. Shakia D. Stokes. Amanda Wiggins. Iluli Y. Samuels. Susan D. Salata. Darielle R. Davis. Pauline S. McKesson. Latice McAllister Hodge. Arisha Burrell Lucas. Maxine J. Taylor. Marco Brown. Alicia S. Tate. Kyra D. Lightham. Renette D. Burnett Burden. Camilla A. Reynolds. Roxanne M. Sawyers. Jason A. Woodford. Sharika N. Cole. Shayna Elaine Hawkins. Faith B. Johnson. Nakia D. Jones. Courtney M. McKinney. Deborah E. Wolford. Yambe E. Lahai. Nakia A. Armstead. Robin B. Callie. Tania M. Knight. Shalisa A. Salmon. Floyd Matthews. Shakana Gloria Johnson. Jeannie G. Manso. Fossil J. Almus. Levon R. Carrington. Kenneth A. Wilkes. Terrell A. Stokes. Nancy O. Bempa. LaShawn T. Allen. Raven C. Anderson. Maureen E. Ubu. Janice L. Williams. Rosaletta V. Simpson. Tanya D. Pinchback. Shawanda K. Garner. Latasha M. Brown. Torina J. Hale. Natika Monique Saunders. Simone Mobley. Jasmine L. Reeves. Mia Rigsby. Robin A. Strayton. Ashley D. Jeffers. Keon Q. Elder. Melissa T. Walters. Kiara C. Simmons. Elaine Indigo Bynum. Nikita A. Evans. Lisa R. Watkins. Ani M. Johnson. Weston B. Samuels. Would the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences please be seated?
Ladies and gentlemen, the candidates for the baccalaureate degree, Coppin State University College of Business. Danielle Y. Smith. Corey A. Fuller. Jacqueline M. Terry. Ronald J. Smith, Jr. Darren I. M. Brown. Deshaun L. Rabb. Tiara Harris. Patricia A. Merritt Askins. Donchez H. Coates. Shatina G. Phipps. Marielle A. Vismale. Amber Virginia Sweet. Doretha G. Jackson. Elizabeth V. Cuffey. Deandra K. Daniel. Shane Green. Trey A. Fields. Hugh G. Prince. Katrina K. Jones. Cameron C. Cartwright. Chantel D. Doughton. Harvey J. Brewer, Jr. Sharice N. Simpson. Tijuana O. Johnson. Gillian S. Patterson. Benjamin E. Johnson. Christian B. Kessie. Emmanuel E. Prince. Marquita A. Thomas. Martina Buchanan. Dominique D. Boone. Leatrice L. Jones. Diamond S. Session. Monet L. Brown. Samba A. Diage. Roshan Manander. Zamika S. Cutter. Zamika Cutter. Joshua Ned. Shelby N. Mendoza. Victoria H. Ayim. Alicia N. James. Erica J. Cox. Justin L. Brown. Sean Morris. Cindy C. Opegbu. Jahar DeVilme. Alona S. Williams. Miles Taylor. Obina G. Na. Kristen M. Sharp. Asia Cross. Brian C. Tanner. Anthony L. Holland. Brandon D. Lindsay.